right, everybody, welcome to this Q&A overtime stream. Figure I'd do one of these now just because I don't know how long that game is going to go tonight between the Knights and the Avs, Game 4 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. That one is at 9 o'clock Eastern start time, so I figured let's do one of these early Q&A OTs. We'll do one after the game tonight, just to know how long it's going to go. So figure give you guys the opportunity to do this now if you guys want. So appreciate you guys being here for this one. Happy Tuesday to everyone. How this stream works is like this. Fire away with any questions you might have. I'll be happy to answer about anything and everything. Any donation to get to your question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order that I see them. Every Thursday night, I do this thing called Live Band Karaoke. $50, I'll sing any song you want me to. $25 to get a song half off. The half off song is going to be... What's the half off song? Oh, Jesus. I Kissed a Girl by Katy Perry. Oh, God. Okay, well, that's the half-off song. I Kissed a Girl by Katy Perry is the half-off song. And let's do this thing. Nice and St. Etienne drew nothing up. That's good. That is good for Nice. That is good for Nice. 2067. On that one, Tracy. 2067. So, any requests? Fire away. And we are going to be live for the game later tonight with the Avs. We'll have a new video dropping tomorrow. I was going to get out yesterday, but the stream went 8 hours, so I figured let's just hold off on that just because let's just hold off on that for a little bit. Because my voice, I was like, let's give it a little bit of a breather after last night. How's it going, Golden Still? How's it going, Matthew? Nervous to see how it's going to swift tonight? I don't blame you. After what happened the other night, I don't blame you. I do not blame you on that. All right, so you see what it takes to get into the queue? Appreciate all you guys being here. How's it going, Allie? Appreciate you being here. And we will be doing OT later tonight. I figured the Knights game, it's probably going to end around midnight Eastern time. So it's going to be pretty late on especially work night and a school night. So I figured might as well do one of these now if you want to get these in. Probably beat the line. Cavs renewing Atkinson's contract. I'm not surprised by that. Re-signing Harden's a mistake. Re-signing Harden is a mistake. They're never going to take the next step with Harden. We've seen it time and time again with Harden in the playoffs. High Point, they did not, which I was disappointed by. I'm not surprised, but I don't know what the committee's looking for. I mean, we beat Florida in a 3-game series. Beat Florida. We had, I think, 38 wins. Top 50 RPI. I don't know what more they want. Michael with the tour, Angel Blue. All right, we will do that. Game 4 is 8 o'clock Eastern tomorrow, Tracy. All right, so Angel Blue. We'll start off with that. Appreciate you, man. And then Sweet 16. All right, beautiful. All right. Appreciate you on that one, Michael. Yamalka re-signed with the Pens. I'm not surprised with that. The only matter of time for Harden has out again. Yep, same story as always with him. Nothing's going to ever change. You know, he disappeared. Mercer got stuffed big time. Yeah, NC State did not deserve to make it. NC State, that was insane that they made it. Speaking of insane, we have a tenner from Insane Lion Fan. I appreciate you a ton on that one. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I'll get you on the LED board. Thank you for your NFL coverage with these older crazy stories back in the day. Yeah, we got a new one coming out tomorrow. We got another one coming out tomorrow. We should have one coming out every day going forward. So I appreciate you a ton on that one. They're amazing. Keep up the great work. I will do just that. Thank you so much, Insane Lion Fan. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much for tuning in. It means a lot to me. I love making these stories. I love discovering crazy stuff from the past, and I will say tomorrow's video is going to be about a incident involving the Falcons back in the 1980s, the mid-80s. A really, really funny story that I couldn't believe was real when I discovered it. So you want a crazy old story, just you wait for tomorrow because it's going to be absolutely nuts. 16 wake-ups? Oof, that's rough. Yeah, Manny Fernandez, very, very good defensive tackle back in the 70s with the Dolphins. Very, very good. He never made a Pro Bowl, which is crazy because he was just dominant. Yeah, that sucks to my weather fan. Yep. Early wake-up times. Not crazy about that. Vito with the fiber. Appreciate you a ton. Realize there are other viewers of JG9. How's it going, Joe? Who bashed them on their radio show. Yeah, this year's been very cruel to Dolphins, yes. Kevin saying Gold Corn. Appreciate you, man, on that one. Appreciate you there. All right, so let's do some Green Day songs. Let's do Angel Blue. You guys coming hot so far. Appreciate it a ton. I appreciate you a ton. Insane Line Fan on that one. Really means a lot to me. I love making these stories. It's my favorite part of what I do is being able to discover like weird and wacky stuff from back in the day. So I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad you enjoy it because I love doing it. You know, waking up at 5 a.m. Nope, not for me. You know, I'm not an early person. I used to be a morning person. And then I graduated high school. I realized very quickly I was not a morning person. I'd say 25, Matthew. I'd say 25. Joe the Tour, appreciate you, man. Chromebook video. All right, we'll do that. Continue with the Chromebook vid. Appreciate you, Joe, on that. Yeah, I'd say for 27. I'll go 25 minutes on that. The Supreme Court ruled it can proceed. Yep, not surprised by that. Yeah, the Supreme Court doesn't want to get involved. I completely get that. They have other things to worry about. Yeah, the radio show needs to continue. The question is, will Caillou breathe? We will see. Yeah, Dak, I think he has a very good chance to win MVP this year. I think Dak, if I had to put money down on someone to win MVP, I would go Prescott. Back in the cut, let's go. How's it going, Jose? Appreciate you being here for this one. Robinson, Offensive Player of the Year. Not surprised with that. Will Anderson, Defensive Player of the Year. Then Price as Offensive Rookie of the Year. Ooh, that's a bold one. That's a bold one after, instead of Love. That's a bold one if you're going running back. Leaving? No, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. Appreciate you being here, Jose. No, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. We're doing this stream, then we're doing the game tonight with the Knights against the Avs. This is a weird guitar solo because it's 2 notes. It's do-do-do-do-do-do. Just 2 notes. FIFA wants to take away Fox's World Cup TV rights? Oh, please, God, yes. Please, God, yes. Although I have nothing bad to say about our Fox Overlords. I have nothing bad, at least yet. That could change in about 2 weeks, but I have nothing bad to say about our Fox Overlords right now. So, I think that'd be a mistake. But if I don't get the job, please, God, yes. Please, please, give it to anyone else. How's it going, Nana? I appreciate you being here. Memorial Day was good, just streamed, just worked, and, called a very good hockey game yesterday, so that was nice. That was nice. Thoughts on the Knicks sweeping? I'm so happy for the Knicks. I grew up in New York, and there's a lot of people who are just... It's been a long time coming for New York. The city is going nuts. I can't even imagine what it's like right now. I appreciate you a ton, Jose, though. One of my favorite stories. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much, man. You give it a little anyone else. Bo Nix, I could see winning MVP. I don't think that's outrageous. I could see Bo Nix winning MVP. MVP this year will be A.J. Brown. And offensive MVP Will Campbell. Jack Star, yes, I did see that. Yes, I saw that. See Vegas taking it to making its second Stanley Cup in 3 seasons? Yes, I do. I think Vegas is going to at this point. I think Vegas will make it. I'd be very surprised if you do not make it after being up 3-0. It's only happened 4 times before that you go 3-0 and miss. No, I'm not a Knicks fan. I'm not a Knicks fan. I just grew up in New York. It's like my dad's a Knicks fan, so it's like it just. No, I'm not a Knicks fan. I'm a Suns fan. I'm a Suns fan. Joe Brady, Ruben Bain. Yeah, I think Bain's a very good pick. Yeah, Mahomes, as long as he plays 1 snap, he'll win Comeback Player of the Year. You took so much suffering for Knicks fans. Finally feel good about going to the finals again. Yep, took a lot for that. All right, Sweet 16, then NY Weatherfront with a tour. Risk it all, and I just might. All right, and then tell you which one's better. All right. You know, I got you in that one, Dexy. Yeah, I mean, Brady, I completely get Brady if they do well. They have expectations, though, so I think Kubiak's not a terrible pick if they... Right, your MFFL, appreciate you a ton on that one. Your reverse sweeps are indeed a rare feat. Yes, they are. You're not wrong there. Maverick fan for life, so I'm ticked about Brunson being in the finals. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you on that. I mean, I just find Risk Go are 2 very different songs. Very different songs. Yeah, they went through a lot. Yeah, the Fizdale, Isaiah Thomas. They went through a lot. To not win a finals in over half a century is just crazy. Hutchinson and Jack Campbell. It's going to be tough for an off-ball linebacker to win Defensive Player of the Year. But Hutchinson I could see. Hutchinson's not a bad pick. Yeah, and Gibbs as a running back has a very good shot. Especially now that Montgomery's no longer there. Yeah, first Luka, then Brunson. Yeah, not a good time to be a Mavericks fan. And now Kidd. Yep. Not a good time. Yeah, Kellen Moore's a good pick, too. Kellen Moore's a very good pick. This feels like it's a very Beatles-inspired song, this one. Jimmy the Year, Nico Harrison, yes. Jeez. Right, Vegas can make the final of the burrito 3-0. They should be local of the year. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, they should be. Yeah, this is very much a Beatles song from the from the mid-60s. Very much has that vibe. Yeah, Knicks Lakers starting lineup meme is aging differently now. It's crazy to realize that. You're not kidding on that one. Some of the lineups the Knicks were trotting out a couple of years ago, just crazy. Yeah, Minard's not a bad pick for Coach of the Year, especially if the Ravens win the division by a lot. Zach Randolph, yeah. Grizzlies legend. Yeah, Brian Flores ought to sue the NFL. Not surprised by that. Not surprised at all by that. I think the NFL was bracing for it, too. My opinion on Lulu, take it back. It's the name of the guy who wrote the play Lulu was named Frank, therefore it's good. There you go. Easy enough. Bargnani, yeah. Oh, what a interesting shooter he was. He shot his dark horse too for Coach of the Year. If they win the division, they play well like I think they will. Right, they're going to be biased toward Mahomes. We all know that. Yeah, if you've been loyal to the Knicks this entire time, you deserve this. It's been a long time coming. When the Knicks are down? Oh, I think it's better when the Knicks are good. I actually think it's more exciting when they're good. When the Garden, when the Mecca is rocking, it's something else. That was a very old school Green Day song. All right, Bruno Mars, I Just Might. I do love the music video for this song. Best running back Gibbs, the best one they had since Barry Sanders. Every other one either sucked or was all right. I mean, Jalvin Best could have been good before the injuries. I hope it was a whole new can of worms. You're not kidding on that one. I think Risk It All is the better song. I love both these songs. I mean, this whole album's great. Yeah, James Dolan, Hey Talk. Oh, it'll come back. It'll definitely come back. Yeah, I saw the mayor's tweet about sweeping. Yep, I love that. That was great. A lot better than Eric Adams' tweet about sweeping. It's been 26 seasons since they made it to the finals when they played the Spurs in 99. Not a basketball fan, might actually watch the finals this year. It's going to be fun. CJ throw 4 picks week 1 so Bills win. Hopefully he does. I'm rooting for the Bills that game. How's it going, Steven? Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here as always. I do love both these songs. Risk It All is going to just be the song played at every wedding till the end of time. They have to pick a game to air July 30th and August 6th for baseball. There's nothing there. That's a long ways away, but yeah, both are really good. Yeah, the entire New York City area is going to implode in a good way, yes. If the Knicks win the title, that city's going to go on lockdown. It's going to be crazy. Weird Al uploaded? Wait, Weird Al uploaded? Ooh. Yeah, Eric Adams, I just loved it. That was great. That was beautiful. Yeah, John said potentially great. He was phenomenal before he got injured. Knicks reminds me of the 2014 Rangers through a great roster vibe, and then disappointment comes in Game 6. Yeah. Although the Knicks have just dominated the playoffs. The Rangers weren't dominating the playoffs the way the Knicks have. Yeah, why no good baseball July 30th? At least on paper. Pirates, yeah, let's see Sunday baseball game. Yeah, it sounds like going to a musical. It really does. Jalen Brunson Square. Oh, they won't do that. Knicks going to do with the Cavs today in a maroon color palette. They're staying blue and orange. Somehow I doubt that. McKinnon's going to play tonight. That's good. They need him tonight. They 100% need him tonight. If he's not able to go, they are screwed. Now, I wouldn't say the easiest playoff schedule of all time. I wouldn't say easiest. It definitely was not the toughest run-in, but I wouldn't say it's the easiest. So let's see, July 26th right now. Wait, ESPN, let's pick a game on July 30th to air. Thursday night. It's going to be Mariners-Dodgers. We all know it. It's going to be Mariners-Dodgers. Or Yankees-White Sox. Or Yankees-White Sox, as things stand. August 6th. Padres D-backs? I think Padres D-backs, actually. It'll be Padres D-backs. Yeah, Sixers did the hard part, knocked out the Celtics, and then beat themselves up and got weaker. Yep. NBA Finals looks really thrilling between the Spurs, Thunder, and Knicks. Yeah, it is. This is going to be an interesting way to play out. Like, I'm looking forward to this one a lot. I thought the Rangers had a chance. I thought it was going to be tough for the Rangers in 2014. But they gave Lundqvist no help. No, they did not. Your first time you ever had a team qualify for the final. Congratulations. It's a good feeling. I've had a few teams qualify for the finals. Had the D-backs qualify, Suns qualify. It's a good feeling. Never seen one at all. You know, not hitting against Southpaws. That's tough. That's tough. If they can't hit against lefties, I know you have to play. I think Erod pitches on Sunday against you guys, so that'll be good for us then. Oh no, because you avoid Erod because we have a day off on Thursday. That's a bummer. Yeah, this file's gonna be an absolute war. Yeah, I'm not surprised that MSG tickets are more than several prices. Limited capacity, 20,000 versus about 65,000. I'm not surprised by that at all. Especially in New York City. Alright, risk it all. Here we go. Yeah, this will be a six game series. This will be a fun finals. Yeah, DeAndre Swift, he just couldn't stay healthy. Yeah, he was decent. Best game Eastern half of the nation. I mean, define Eastern. It could be Brewers against Pirates. Give my firstborn child to go to MSG for a finals game. It's going to be an electric atmosphere. Anyone that gets in that arena, that is going to be savor the moment because it will be rocking. I am so excited to hear what it sounds like. Yeah, such a good ballad. Zach Center. Oh, that's a flashback. That's a blast from the past. You see, it takes skins of the queue, audio, video, ChatGPT, Spoke Quiz, Immaculate Grid, anything like that. Apply for 2027 NCAA tourney tickets in Sacramento. Hopefully you get them. Hopefully you get. All right, not your. Right, they want to do weekly afternoon game for us on holiday. Yep. Oh yeah, the Celebrity Row is gonna be nuts. Adam Sandler will probably be there. Ben Stiller, of course, is going to be there. Timothy Chalamet is going to be there. Spike Lee, of course, will be there. He would have missed that game for the world. It's going to be probably a lot of SNL people there. I would guess Colin Jost will probably be there. At least so Travis and Taylor said, nope. No, they will not be there. Very tough to tackle him. Very tough to tackle Center. He was a bruiser. The vocals of this song are incredible. Like the mariachi touch on this song is incredible. Yeah, Jimmy Fallon's going to be there. You don't deserve me during the 26 fouls if you didn't want me during the 15 Knicks Lakers lineup. I haven't seen Hustle. I've not seen Hustle. But anyone who's anyone in New York is going to be there. It has to be SNL and NBC if they have to. It makes sense, Jackson, yeah. Great song. Oh, I saw they promoted the left. Yes, I saw they promoted the youngster with like 97-mile-an-hour pitch. He's really good on paper. Yeah, Tracy Morgan will be there. Yeah, Tina Fey might be there. I mean, it's going to be anyone as anyone. Oh, that'd be funny, Jackson. That would be pretty funny. All right, let's do the Chromebook vid. Then we'll do the ChatGPT. Again, you see it takes again to the queue. Yeah, Miradullo. But he stayed in the league. He's still in the league like 12 years later. It's nuts. And Hathaway, yep. Yeah, Miz, he's one of those guys that there's a reason that the fastest pitches usually come from relievers and not starters, because I'm terrified with him that he's going to blow his arm out. I'm very terrified he's going to blow his arm out. Oh, I love that, Michael. I love that. Swifties are mad the NBA wasn't talking about Taylor. Only Travis. I mean, we care about the game. Yeah, why do they have 3 Elmos in their closet? That's what I'm wondering on this one, Joe. Wow, Sports Network Plus. I love it. Yeah, I wonder why he got the computer on this one. Won't work. Oh, the assignment's done. No, it is not. Angels against Watchers. You know, Rangers are won right now after getting no hit the other night. How's it going, Ben? Got your Matt Castle Pats jersey. Why not? Solid quarterback for the Pats in 07. Or 08, I mean. I've not seen Parnos do this video yet. No. I saw it up in my feed before I got on, but I haven't seen it yet. It is ironic, anime. It is ironic. That's awesome, Ben. Why you not kick the field goal up 3 with 2 minutes left? I completely get why. You need 1 yard, you win the game. That's why. Reaction to that in person, I had no problem with it. I just knew we weren't going to convert it. I didn't like the play call. I didn't like the play call cutting off half the field. I didn't like that. I didn't like the play call cutting off half the field. But I completely get that. That's one where you go for it. You get 1 yard, you win the game. I completely get that. But I knew we were not going to convert it. It was one of those weird things where it's like, I knew we weren't going to convert it, but I had no problem going for it. Well, as soon as I saw him drop back to pass instead of running, I'm like, oh, we're screwed. Yeah, this is not going to work. I can't believe we didn't lose that game. With how bad Trevor played at times in that one, and the clock management by the Cardinals at the end, and Andrew Wingard blowing so many coverages. Marcus Jones and a Bledsoe Castle, Teddy Bruschi. Oh, that's a good collection. Well, anime's good. Yeah, Rangers wasting King Henrik Street. One of the best goaltenders of all time. But without against Detroit, yeah. And they've been winning a lot this year. I mean, our offensive line was not great last year up the middle on short yard spots. We sucked last year at short yardage situations. And that's why we really, really improved the trenches this year. And got Brett on in round 3. Like, that was the biggest emphasis for biggest emphasis by far for Cohen this offseason was improving the run game, short yardage situations. Because we lost 4th and goal at the in the Bengals game. We lost the 4th and 1 there. We lost the 4th and 2 against Buffalo. We went for it. Yeah, there could be a lot of people that are golden still. A lot of people. Yeah, Jacoby Brissett's an idiot. I don't get why he's holding out. He has no leverage. Jacoby has no leverage whatsoever. He has no leverage. They drafted Carson Beck. They signed Gardner Minshew. Brissett has no ties to this current coach. He was 1-11 last year. Yeah, that is not a Chromebook. That is... No, the mom is crazy on this. That is not a Chromebook. Bears, Panthers think it's way too expensive. They might drop as it goes on. Usually, you have to know how to time it. Yeah, 2015 game in Lambeau. I thought the Packers were going to win until whatever that field goal was. Yeah. First one in 24 years. Crazy. And now, like, the Lions always win at Lambeau. Crazy to think about. Drafting Beck that early? Yeah, baffling. I don't get it. I do not get it. So you spend your 1st round pick on a running back. You spend your 3rd round pick on a quarterback. I don't understand the Cardinals' philosophy. It worked, but that could be a problem, Joe, going forward. Would Detroit and Columbus still move to the East if the Thrashers hadn't moved to Winnipeg and they stayed in Atlanta and new Jets emerge? I think they would have. Columbus would definitely go to the East. Detroit, I'm not sure, but Columbus definitely. Literally no reason to use the netbook. Yeah, literally, she does not. Yeah, she's making things complicated. I love that. Dumbest dumb decision ever. Eberflus, yeah, definitely. Eberflus. Your history teacher broke it down the next day how dumb that was. Yeah. No, that transcended dumb decisions. Like, I can't believe I was alive for that. I legitimately cannot believe I was alive for that. It's probably because it was week 1. It's 100% because it was week 1. And there's expectations this year, too. That's probably why. All the Golden still appreciate you, man. Eberflus, he's up there for the worst. Better Nick? Oh, Ewing's still the best Nick of all time. Like, Brunson still has ways to go, but he's getting up there, obviously. He was immediately locale of the week. Yeah, and then he doubled down and then got fired. I love that he doubled down on that. That was the funniest part. I'm a Lions fan. I was crushed after that game. Yeah, I couldn't believe that was happening. I legitimately could not believe that was happening. You can play Madden, manage it better. You literally play Madden and do it better. I'm only thankful that dumb decision because Flus got canned afterwards. Yeah, it worked out in the long run. It worked out in the long run for sure. Yeah. I love how she's trying to argue it's a Chromebook. It is not. It clearly does not have the Chrome logo on it. Oh, yes. The cheerleader who ran the court? Yes. How's it going, Adrian? Yeah, big games tonight. Game 5 in the Western Conference Finals, and then Game 4 with the Avs. We'll be on the call for that one. Eberflus up there with Joe Judge, 39, a Miracle of the Meadowlands. Yep, one of the dumbest decisions of all time. Oh, that's awesome, man. That is awesome. Yeah, UCLA top. Yeah, that wasn't going to work. And that was the sign that things were finally changing. Poor angels. Literally, Slim was it's just a Word doc. I love that show. Clock's at 0, $5 to Morgan Stewart at this point. Clock is at 0. Secret Santa early in that game. Yeah, Waldron deserves a dumb decision for trying to use a backup center to pull a fridge around the guy who wasn't near Fridge's size. That too. Yeah, the Bears were a mess. After the Hail Maryland, that was everything just fell downhill. There's very few things that you can tell. There's very few plays that you know immediately the season's over. That was one of them. The roster, Cardoso's injured. Cardoso was going to make it. He got injured. So, yeah, Tesman I thought should have made it. But Cardoso, he can't play. He's injured. He would have been on easily. He probably would have started 11. But he got injured. He's got like a 2-month injury. Why was the name Anaheim not used anymore for the team? I think because Anaheim is not well known internationally compared to Los Angeles. So in terms of brand recognition, Los Angeles draws more eyeballs. You say the Angels play in Los Angeles, people know where they play. You say they play in Anaheim, the average person doesn't know where that is. So that's probably why. So you watch your final home game? Oh, that's awesome, man. I love teachers like that. That's awesome. All right, let me put the ChatGPT in. Get $5 more gets in the queue at this point. My half-off song is I Kissed a Girl. Whoa, wait, we have breaking news. Whoa, hang on a second. We have breaking news. This is legit. This is completely... Whoa! Holy crap! What the hell? Whoa! Okay, breaking news. Packers running back Josh Jacobs has been arrested on 5 charges. Battery, domestic abuse, criminal damage to property, domestic abuse, disorderly conduct, domestic abuse, strangulation and suffocation, and intimidation of a victim. Josh Jacobs has been arrested on 5 counts. What? Holy crap. How is that not known globally? LA just has bigger connotations. LA just has bigger, like, brand awareness. Whoa! And obviously this is an ongoing story. This just broke. This is legit. This is 100% legit. Yeah, for a while they were required to be referred to that, yes. They got 25 to 26. Yeah, Luna not making it. I think they handled it poorly, but I'm fine with Luna not making it. He didn't really show a lot in the kit. Like, I liked his heart, but he didn't show a lot. You have to suspend him now? Yeah, they can, yeah. And no longer a Raider, yep. Actually put away or bailed. It's an ongoing story. Okay. On May 23rd, approximately 8:37, this remains an active and ongoing investigation. He was booked into the jail today. No further information is released, but he was booked into the jail today. Yeah, crazy anime, crazy. All right, the force will be strong with the Bucks. Yeah, I know what you mean on that one, yep. Yeah, change the OT to breaking news right now. Oh my god. Well, we don't know too, like, all we know is this. Like, we don't know any, like, of the details so far. If we get more details, I'll change it. If we get more details. Because right now, all we know is he was booked into jail today on 5 counts. But we don't know anything else besides that. We know the counts, but there's no video, there's no information. He turned himself in. There's no, there's nothing else. If he's found guilty, should never play down. I agree. 5 counts, including domestic abuse. 3 counts of domestic abuse. Strangulation, suffocation, intimidation of a victim, yeah. I think they are, Michael, yes. I think they are. Zach with a 5 Charlie XCX featuring Artie Grant, Sympathy is a Knife. So Fame is a Gun, Sympathy is a Knife. I love it. Appreciate you, man. And if it's screwed, yeah, it could be. If he's found guilty, he could. Absolutely. If he's booked on all 5. But again, it's an ongoing thing. It's an ongoing thing right now. But it's an ongoing thing. But there's no further information. So otherwise, I would make it an emergency live stream. But they play different roles, Mystic. That's the thing. That's the thing. Could Rice be... Rasheed Rice? I'd be surprised. He's a good player. I'd be very surprised. I think what's going to happen is his next contract's going to have a lot of incentives to not do stupid things. Yeah, crazy, Ben. Crazy. You literally get to jail, you sick person. Yeah. Guilty until proven innocent for any Packers player as a Vikings fan. All right. He turns the phone. Yep. Yeah, no, he'll be suspended for a little bit if this is... But again, we know nothing else besides the counts he was brought in on. We have no clue anything else. All right, Sympathy is a Knife. Here we go. He was on the Chiefs charts when he dropped. Yeah, Kid Rod, hell, if those charters are true. Trial date? Nothing yet. No. Yeah, he might be on super early. That is shocking. Yeah. Came out of nowhere, too. But literally, all we know... Literally, all we know is the counts. And no other information is being released right now. Her accent is so off-putting in this song. Mike with a 5, appreciate you a 10 on that one. Oh boy. Yeah, Grass supposed to start on Friday. Yeah, he's supposed to release the information today. The Bilbs is set for November 2nd. Oh boy. Oh boy. Jacobs, he was with the Raiders. Yes. He was with the Raiders before. Packers put out a statement. They're saying we're not making any comments at this time. Yeah, mess with Ariana on this one too, yeah. Her vocals aren't like... Ariana's a very good vocalist, obviously, but she's very breathy. It doesn't fit on a song like this at all. Like, it doesn't fit on a song like this. I see 5, I think, pillars. Me too. Me too. Like, I don't know what that, like... Oh. These lasers don't even... They're not even on key. These lasers at the end are not even on key. Yeah, I think this could be it. I think Malkin, this could be the last year for him. I think this will be his last year. He'll have one more year, and then that's it. The Bears picked Jacobs for the Bears' first pick in 2019. Yep. Well, the only good picks they made back then. Yeah, field day. Want to go back and buy NFL and cry? Well, that's going to be... Yeah. There's a lot... You're not short on content there, I can tell you that much. You're not short on content there. All right. So let me get these prompts in. You see it takes the interview $5 or more. Can't see it at this point. Pretty sure I guys tune in on this Tuesday afternoon. Hey, Josh Jacobs, his attorney put out a statement. He says he denies the allegations. We asked for fairness and restraint while the legal process takes its trial. So Jacobs denied the allegations. Packers put out a statement and said we're not making a comment. And the police said we're not putting out a comment. So Bruno Mars says to a concert in Jupiter, bring up Venus Williams as a guest. Yeah, I mean, Bruno, his concerts are incredible. Bruno's concerts are like best show I've ever seen. The last one I saw by him was the best concert I've ever seen. If you have a chance to go to the Romantic Tour, you got to do it. Ooh, Ariana Grande, break up with a girlfriend on board. All right, let's do it. Appreciate you, Zach, on that one. I do like this song. I do like this one a lot. Appreciate you, Zach. Let me get you on. Yeah, that'll never be duplicated. Nope, 21 seasons together for that line will never be duplicated. I haven't seen anything about the KR trial. Haven't seen that. Yeah, Green Bay is a team that might need to rely on offense. Yeah, and this does not help. No. No, this most definitely does not help. Jacobs was a huge part of the success of the Packers lately. Yeah, forget about the only major news being Flores. Yep. Well, Sorsby was denied by the NCAA, so that's also big news there, where he's probably going to go a supplemental draft, but no surprises there. Comedy shows are fun. Comedy shows with the right crowd and the right comedian can be very fun. He's going to go to sleep, but now juice with ice and see what goes on with this. Yep. I mean, I don't think we're going to see anything more today because everyone's denying. They're just letting the process play out. No one's got any further comments, so. Poised her husband got life without parole. Wow. That wasn't the one that then wrote the book, right? That wasn't the one that wrote the children's book after about dealing with loss. All right, here we go. Oh, with NSYNC? Oh, boy. How's it going, Checkmate? Just want the episode tonight? Yep. Extend that series a little bit. She was the one. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, so I do know about it. Yes. She was the one. Yeah, she can rod. She can rod. Oh, my God, yeah. Okay, so I do know about that one. Yep. But she didn't really write a ghostwriter then. Ooh. Yeah, I need Ariana after this, yes. Cavs for Giannis? I could see it. I could definitely see it, actually. I think Giannis is gone this offseason. I do like the sample she uses on the bridge on this. I think it's a very creative use of that sample. Crowd is dead. I don't know why the crowd is so dead on this. How's it going, Brian? Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. Just reacting to stuff right now. Yes, Miami. I could see that. Yeah, Charlie's definitely going to lose her appeal soon. Yeah, she's a fad. You got this, Brian. Hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully everything goes well. Here comes NSYNC. Here we go. God, their voices are still so angelic. Their voices are still so good all these years later. You know, she's so good live. Yeah, I would see her live in a heartbeat. She came to Phoenix, I would see her, but she's not coming to Phoenix. Do you have to support the sweep? No, I think after what happened in Game 3, I'd be surprised. That was great. That was great. Man. I would be first in line for an NSYNC reunion tour. I'd be first in line. Kimbrel to the Rays? He has nothing left in the tank. Grizzlies will play in Nashville? I'm going to say fiction. Yeah, that was a palate cleanser. That was a good palate cleanser. I needed that one. 5x more gets you at this point. Appreciate you guys being here. Ice juice in your Pat's cup. That's awesome. And they'll just put out a statement saying they're aware of everything, they've been in contact. Ooh, stranded deserted island. I'm looking 3 musicians' discographies. Ooh. Only 3. I mean, gotta take Michael Jackson. Give me Michael. Give me Bruno. Give me Billy Joel. Michael, Billy Joel, Bruno. I'm comfortable with that as my 3. Different cups for NHL. It's basically just Eastern Conference. Yeah, it's basically Eastern Conference, Western Conference. It's like conference championships. Stanley Cup is the championship, but Prince of Wales and Campbell is Eastern Conference and Western Conference. That's all it is. That's all it comes down to. 80s Joel. just 80s Joel. No, I left the trophy. I don't believe in that crap. I don't believe in that. Elton John, Billy Joel, Eagles, that's a great pick. Well, Elton John, you get so many albums. You get a lot of filler, but you also get like 40 albums. Or even NBA's conference championships based on trophies, yep. That's all it comes down to. All right, we have 2 ChatGPTs as things stand. Let me get this in. Yeah, pretty much, Ben, yep. Yep. That's all it is. Elton John's a bit of a cheat code, yep. It's the person for 5 for 25. That's a good bet. He was good enough for the Catalina wine mixer. He was. Very good for that. I like 80s Billy Joel. Right, the President's Trophy's cursed. George Strait, Shania Twain, Kylie Minogue. That's a good 3. That's a really good 3. In George Strait, you get so much content. So many songs with that. Yeah, the old design, I like the old design better. The new ones look kind of cheaply made. I'm with you on that one. You got rumored only 20% with the Presidents. Crazy to think about. Yeah, Prince is a good pick too. You get a lot of albums with him. A lot of filler, but you get a lot of content. Like, Bruno's an interesting one. Like, Bruno Mars is one of my 3, but you don't get a lot of content with him. So he takes forever in between albums. But everything's a killer on there. A$AP Rocky, Travis Scott, and then Drake for versatility. Yeah, Drake, you get a lot of songs. You get a lot with Drake. Right, includes stuff that he wrote as well, yeah. Because unlike Verse for You, yeah, he wrote that one. And he came out with that one first, so you do get that. Record prediction? Yeah, I think like 9-8. I think 9-8. It's going to be a tougher schedule. Going to be tough starts to the season. I'm a bit worried about the offensive line. 2 runs given up to $3 already with no one out. Oof, that's rough. Yeah, finals were with the NBA Cup is 0%. The Knicks could be the first to pull off the double, which is crazy. The Knicks, if they pull off the double, that would just be so funny. Let me just put this one in. Sox are up against the Braves. Oh, wow. Just for DraftKings, yep. Have 2 championship banners, yep. The double is best regular season NBA Finals winner. It's clearly the NBA Cup. Well, that'd be the triple. All good, man. Appreciate you, man. Triple Zoe plus a Scam Cup. It's the biggest triple in sports. Another home run for the Sox? Man. Beat up on the Braves. Beat up on the Braves. All right, we got 2 prompts in as things stand. You Cavs won the game analytically. Take that for data. I mean, that's so dumb to say, like, we were the better team. Chargers signed Derwin James to an extension. Yeah, Jimmy Fox, you get a lot. You get a lot with Jimmy Fox. Derwin James extension, making him the highest paid safety once again. Not surprised with that. He deserves it. All right, we're going to start with V-Dub's prompt, then we'll go to the religion prompt with Michael after Josh Jacobs. Getting $5 more, gets to win at this point. Here we go. We're inside the playroom as the 3 of them are doing their podcast. The fog machine is permanently on. Someone draped black streamers around the room in honor of Caillou, who still lies under the blanket motionless from excessive kicking. I love it. A cardboard sign reads, "Please respect our mourning. No bloody wankers allowed." Little Brown Bear sits at the microphone. "Today has been the hardest day of my life. We're grieving artists." W sniffles while eating marshmallows. Oh, wait, I didn't put the image up. "People should be nicer to us because Caillou is dead." 3 years, $75.6 million. Yep, he deserves every penny of that. The phone line rings. It's probably another bloody wanker. "Hi, is this the channel where the tiny British villains yell at the internet?" "We are not villains." JG9 talked about you guys now. Everyone's watching this train wreck. "Stop telling people about us." No. The phone then rings again. No, after the 4th quarter, we knew that it was going to be an ugly series. DW answers the phone. "What now?" "Hey, I'm just calling to ask if the fog machine is okay because it sounds like it's fighting for his life." The fog machine makes a horrible grinding noise. "Don't insult our equipment!" Also, why do you say bloody wanker every 6 seconds? Because it's sophisticated. You sound like angry kindergarten pirates. Goodbye. "Everybody is so mean." I bet it's another JG9 viewer. "Hey, a quick question. Is Caillou actually dead or is he just napping dramatically?" "How dare you?" Because earlier I heard him ask for apple juice. "That was his ghost. That wasn't him. That was his ghost." This is the greatest stream I've ever seen. Goodbye. The phone then rings again. "Why won't they leave us alone?" "Hello, I'd like to report 3 bloody wankers disturbing the peace." "That's our word." Yeah, that's crazy, Jackson. I don't buy it for a second. Unless the Mets just buy heavily at the deadline. The Marlins won't buy heavily. Also, your dead friend just moved under the blanket. The blanket shifts slightly. There's a tiny wheezing sound. "The afterlife is rejecting him." What does that even mean? Caillou, my celebrity look-alike? That is not a good celebrity look-alike to have. "The afterlife is rejecting him." You guys have JG9 living your heads rent-free so badly that you're fighting his entire audience down. This is your entire show. "Stop saying rent-free! We don't even have rent!" I mean, you're 4 years, not supposed to have rent. WBN's crying. "We're children!" The phone then keeps ringing. The live stream chat becomes pure chaos as they can't handle all the phone calls. They can't stop saying bloody wanker. This feels like a cursed puppet broadcast. Check if Caillou still has a pulse. "All of you are bloody wankers watching this right now. Super bloody wankers. Mega ultra bloody wankers with extra stink." I love that line, GP. The prank calls continue. "Stop calling us." You can just disconnect the phone at this point. "We are in mourning." The phone rings again. "Show some respect for Caillou." Far the blanket, Caillou. "Can go see crackers." The kids freeze. "He's getting stronger." The phone rings one final time. Nobody answers it. The fog machine explodes. Smoke fills the room. The live stream cuts to black due to a faulty fog machine. And extreme bloody wanker activity. "The afterlife is rejecting him" is such a great line. Oh, man. I was going to say that every time someone gets hit hard on the field, and just is laying there, but then gets back up. The afterlife is rejecting him. Next up, Little Brown Bear. This is Joe, give some membership. Appreciate you, man. Ben, Inner Circle, let's go. We have do the members only stream tomorrow, by the way. Members only stream at 6 Eastern tomorrow. So we do have that on the docket. Oh boy. Caillou and Summer have a wow off. Oh boy. Oh boy. Caillou and Summer have wow off. Caillou wins because Wowlands destroyed Blue Jays and Canadians lost. Oh boy. This will be terrifying. This will be terrifying. First, we'll do Michael's prompt, where Josh Jacobs gets arrested and Little Brown Bear has no idea how to react. He sits at the folding table eating pizza crust while watching football news. A headline appears involving Josh Jacobs, and Little Brown Bear squints. Wait! 5 counts? The list appears of his counts. Battery, criminal damage to property, disorderly conduct, strangulation, suffocation, intimidation of a victim. I do not know what any of these are, but there are 5 of them! This is organized theology. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Caillou walks in. What are you yelling about now? Josh Jacobs is creating a rival religion. What? Look at the structure. Nobody accidentally assembles 5 things. The 5 things: battery, criminal damage to property, disorderly conduct, strangulation, suffocation, and intimidation of a victim. Those are 5. He can't count to 5. Wait a second. Yeah, those are real charges. Yep, it just happened. Just happened like 20 minutes ago. Yep, those are real. Wait a second. He combined strangulation and suffocation into one category. He's smart. Why does it smell like panic in here? Josh Jacobs understands the limitation. What limitation? The inability to count past 5. He combined the 2 because it was like... I think I'm saying property. Yeah, property. Yep, property. We do, Joe. Yep, I just added that today. I took up the high point when I added that one. I figured, why the heck not? I figured, why not on that one? He combined 2 to make it fit into 5. He also plays for the Packers. Cheeseheads. Points at a pizza slice. Do you understand what this means? No. If their religion succeeds, they will consume all the cheese. Little Princess lowers her soda. Caillou stops chewing. DW looks concerned. No cheese means no pizza. No pizza means pillar collapse. This is a dairy-based extinction event. Those are criminal charges, not religious pillars. Yeah, 5, Mystic, yep. She means yeah, backslide, man. Yeah, WoW's gonna come soon. WoW's gonna come soon. I have to figure out what to replace. We'll replace the flag at some point when the playoffs are done. Little Bear stops. Counterpoint. There are 5 of them, DW. Those are serious allegations. Exactly. Serious religions have structure. That's not what I meant. Why does every problem become about pizza with you? Because pizza is civilization. He's right. Pizza is civilization. He then grabs a marker and starts drawing conspiracy chart with Packers, cheese, Josh Jacobs, pizza, and bears. Arrows point everywhere, but none of them are connecting. The Bears must protect the cheese supply. That sentence should not exist. Yeah, we'll have that somewhere, yeah. He stares at the pizza, terrified. Josh Jacobs made his own religion. 5 charges. Combining 2 of them into 1. Strangulation, suffocation is 1 pillar. It's beautiful. I think they can just combine the 2. Alright, let me put this one in from Joe. He had $5 more, gets you in at this point. No, well, Krusty's never changing. Krusty's never changing. The flag? We swap the flag out when it's not football season. Oh, wow. No WoW's on that one, Summer? I mean, definitely, Krusty's never going anywhere. Krusty is permanent. Krusty is a permanent emoji. Like 100%. We might get rid of Sprinkles. We might do that. Right, Krusty's never going anywhere. No, Krusty's permanent. If I could only keep one, it'd be Krusty. If I could only keep one emoji, it would be Krusty. Like, it's iconic. Which replace WoW in June? Yep, they will either replace Perry or Sprinkles with a flag. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Flags can come back for football season, obviously. That's a WoW emoji summer. Yeah, but WoW's going to be in there. WoW will 100% be in there. Once UFL season's done, 100%. I think for World Cup, it will be the two teams playing yellow card and red card. That's what it'll be. So the 4 team emojis for World Cup would be the two teams playing yellow card, red card. Right, those are not going anywhere. Digit Face is not going anywhere. Digit Face is not going anywhere. Digit Face is permanent at this point. Any reaction where it's just it says befuddlement, any emoji that symbolizes befuddlement is not going anywhere. Bernard Fire with a loss tonight. 40%. I'll go 40% on that one. Yeah, Derwin James deserves every penny. I mean, it's one of the best safeties in football. Mullins web profile. We'll figure out which one to do on that one. Okay, too hot? Ooh, that sucks. Well, I live in Arizona, so nothing's really hot for me at this point, but LeBron be a Clipper? I think he's going to sit with the Lakers. He might go to the Warriors. Yeah, they WAS way more than yes, yeah. Definitely. Okay, I'm not going to read this one. I'm just going to have the AI read it because it kind of just goes nuts at one point, and I want to hear what the hell happens. So we're going to have the AI read this one. I'm going to have the voice read it because I'm curious to see what it sounds like.
Sat on the couch wearing a Canadiens jersey 3 sizes too big, clutching a crumpled Blue Jays hat like it had personally betrayed him.
Back from Indy, nice.
The TV glowed with sports highlights like a machine
It's a hell of a race.
by bad news. Summer stomped into the room in a Dolphins hoodie, carrying a Marlins foam finger and enough sports rage to power a lighthouse. Caillou. Wah! The Blue Jays lost to the Marlins. Wah! And the Canadiens lost in the playoffs. Wah! Summer. Wah! The Dolphins should have won the Super Bowl 3 years ago. Wah! Everybody hates Miami sports for no reason. Wah! Wah! My teams keep losing. Wah! Sports are stupid and unfair. Wah! Wah! The Dolphins are the greatest team ever and every loss was rigged. Wah! Also, the Jets are still green trash with wings. Wah! Caillou suddenly stood up on the couch like a tiny volcano preparing for eruption. Caillou. Wah! The Marlins are on a winning streak and everybody keeps talking about it. Wah! The Mets are trash, but somehow that doesn't make me feel better. Wah! Summer. Wah! But my teams are winning right now. Wah! I barely even have anything to complain about. Wah!
We'll see if they punish the Clippers for the Kawhi thing.
Even the ceiling fan seemed nervous. Then Caillou inhaled. Not a normal inhale.
I love that intro. Thank God for that. Cupcake Week sucked.
The curtains flew sideways. The TV remote vanished under the couch. A nearby pigeon outside reconsidered its entire migration route. Caillou. The Blue Jays lost. What? The Canadians lost. Everything is terrible. Sports are ruined forever. The force of the whining rattle.
Did he even say anything?
Summer's foam finger slowly deflated. Summer. Wah. Caillou kept going. Wah. I'm never watching sports again until tomorrow. Wah. Summer tried to recover. So wah. The Jets still suck. Wah. But it was too late.
Is that the sound?
The judges appeared out of nowhere like this was some bizarre Olympic event. One judge held up a sign. Another judge held up 4. A third judge was just crying from emotional exhaustion. Caillou wins the wah off by unanimous decision. Summer. Wah! This contest was probably rigged too. Wah! Wah! Good! Wah! The TV immediately switched to another Marlins highlight. Caillou collapsed face first into the carpet and continued whining like a smoke alarm with feelings.
As soon as I saw this, I had to hear what it was going to sound like. As soon as I just scrolled through, I was like, okay, that is not a word. I wanted to hear what it sounded like. If it was going to just completely glitch out. And, yeah, it did. Just like a giant breath, like, that was amazing. That is amazing. Oh, my God. Beautiful. Caillou wins the off. It's the Marlins have the longest winning streak, and his teams keep losing. All right, we have nothing left in the queue as things stand. Last call for anything. Yeah, that's definitely how Summer's voice sounds. Yep, definitely British accent. Definitely with the British accent. That's how the voice sounds. Last call for anything. Others are going to sign off here. We do have, my throat did not like that, no. I don't blame you on that. Wow. 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 So last call for anything. I was going to sign off here. I appreciate all you guys being here for this one. We'll be live in about 2 hours for the night's game. Let's make sure you're on for that. That will start at 9 o'clock Eastern time. It's a later start time. 9 o'clock Eastern. For that. Then we'll do OT after that one. Late night OT. We are eligible for everything tonight. Pizza live edit. New video dropping tomorrow on something from the Falcons in the 1980s. It's not the thing I posted on Twitter. That's going to come later because I need to get the magazine first. The magazine is on its way. So once that arrives, I will make that video. That'll probably be like mid-June. But yeah, that's the game plan. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. JG9 sign off, and I will see you guys later tonight in 2 hours for the Avs against